In Hollywood, those Oscar nominees are getting ready for the big night with the help of their personal entourage. It's a busy time for those personal trainers, nutritionists, personal shoppers, even the astrologers. Everyone's what it takes to make a star. A star.
Cheers, Matt. And don't try to tell me your sister did that.
You. Yes, you. Wouldn't you rather live like a star? Well, maybe you can, if you play Pick the Best.
Oh,
HBO, Pick the Best. Action.
You and a guest could live like movie stars in a Beverly Hills mansion if you can pick this year's Academy Award winners. Win 2 weeks with your personal chauffeur, your very own maid, your cook, and your butler to indulge your every little whim. It's HBO's way of thanking you for being part of our family.
With your permission, madam.
thanks.
Your look created by your personal hairdresser. Your very own body shaped by your personal trainer and your masseuse. The prize includes a personal shopper and $10,000 for a glorious shopping spree on Rodeo Drive. And that's not all.
Gâteau? Voilà.
Your very own nutritionist for what you should do. And an astrologer for what you could do.
You will have your cake and eat it, too.
To enter, just pick who you think will be this year's award winners for Best Actor, Best Actress, and Best Movie. If you're right, you could be our grand prize winner in HBO's Pick the Best Sweepstakes with over $250,000 in prizes. Here's how to play. Get a pencil and paper and write down your choice for the winner in each category. And the nominees are for Best Actor, for Best Actress, and for Best Movie. Then, send your selections to HBO, Post Office Box 512, Sayreville, New Jersey, 08871. Or if you just can't wait to play, call 1-900-370-5000 and pick the best. The total cost of the call is $1.95, and your chances of winning are the same no matter how you enter. If your predictions match the Academy Award winners, you're in our grand prize drawing, which will be held on or about April 10th. And as a special thanks from HBO, you could also be one of our 9,000 instant winners of this HBO Pick the Best movie camera lamp, just by playing.
I'm ready for my close-up, my close-up, my close-up, my close-up.
Don't wait. Mail your cards today. Then sit back and watch the winners. One of them could be you.
Oh, there's so many people to thank. My family, my beloved children, and thank you to all the people at HBO who made it all possible.
No. Thank you for watching HBO. Pick the Best is being conducted with the permission of, but is not affiliated with the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences.
Time travelers journey through the past, present, and future to prevent an evil genius from changing the course of history in Time Trackers, next on HBO.
A celebration on ice. The beauty, grace, and style of the world's greatest figure skaters. From the Olympic Arena in Lake Placid, HBO Sports presents a gold medal tradition. Lake Placid Figure Skating premieres Monday on HBO.
What I'm looking for is somebody to drive my mother around.
The movie that enchanted America.
She can say anything she likes,
I don't need you. I don't want you.
The movie that swept the Oscars.
but she can't fire you.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to drive you to the stove.
A movie of rare grace and humor.
I wouldn't be in your shoes if the sweet Lord Jesus come down and asked me himself.
An incandescent movie you will never forget.
What does that first letter sound like?
B?
If you know your letters, then you can read.
Academy Award winner Jessica Tandy, Morgan Freeman, and Dan Aykroyd rediscover the resilience of the human spirit.
You ought not to be
driving anything the way you see.
How you know how I can see less than you can look out my eyes.
The lessons of the human heart.
You're my best friend.
Driving Miss Daisy.
You took the wrong turn at Old Polite.
Well, now, you took it with me, Miss Daisy, and you got the man.
Premieres Sunday, March 3rd on HBO.
Before Madonna, before Marilyn, there was Josephine. Daring, sensuous, outspoken, outrageous. From the illegitimate daughter of a St. Louis washerwoman to the richest black woman in the world.
I saw you once. New York City, 1936. Someone said, there goes Josephine Baker. I said to myself, damn, there goes the richest black woman that ever was.
She ran from a life of poverty and racial turmoil, escaping to Paris where she found the spirit of equality she longed for.
What do you want?
When I walk down the street and everybody's staring at me, I want one day to be able to know, really know, that they're doing it because they see me. They're not staring at my collar, they're staring at me.
She charmed all of Paris.
Paris is the dance, and you are the dancer.
Becoming a legend in Europe and an outcast in America.
They hate you for being as good as any white woman.
Hers is a Cinderella story, but it is also the story of a fighter.
Most of you boys were drafted, but there's somebody here who volunteered. She was in France when Hitler invaded, and she didn't cut and run, she stayed. She's one of the first to join the resistance.
She's taking on City Hall, refusing to play any dates where the audience is segregated. Hats off, folks.
The story of a lover of life. The story of a woman adored. Louis Gossett Jr., Reuben Blades, and Lynn Whitfield star in a true story that could only be told on HBO, the Josephine Baker story, coming in March.
A night of back-to-back premieres tonight on HBO. At 8, Jamie Lee Curtis and Ron Silver star in the Saturday night movie premiere of Blue Steel. And at 10, catch them now or hear about them later, it's the premiere of HBO's One Night Stand, Rick Aviles. Then at 10:30, Whoopi Goldberg is a cop on the streets of L.A., which have been plagued by a fatal beauty. A lineup not to be missed tonight on HBO.
When the stars need a special dress for a big occasion, many turn to Arnold Scaasi, one of America's top designers, whose clients include Barbara Bush, Elizabeth Taylor, and Mary Tyler Moore. In New York, Moore recently paid a visit to the Scaasi salon for a dress to be worn on her upcoming television special. Moore's special features highlights of the popular Mary Tyler Moore show and brings together most of the original cast members. Moore says the retro special brings back fond memories for her.
Everything that I did and was and tried to be revolved around that show, because when you do a television series, you don't have time for anything else. So my friends were the people on that show, and the social occasions that I had were somehow mixed in and around and among those people. And it really was a high point in my life.
Mary Tyler Moore's television special airs February 18th on CBS. I'm Nina Griscom for HBO Entertainment News.
This month, America Undercover will bring you a story with images so revealing it could only be shown on HBO. The federal prison at Lewisburg, the big house. From the moment they arrive,
Mr. Private,
these men have no chance for parole.
no fist fights here.
Now, for the first time, the U.S. Justice Department has allowed extensive filming inside a maximum security prison.
A friend of mine once said the best sex he ever had was in prison.
Doing time. Life inside the big house. America Undercover, tomorrow on HBO.
Do not attempt to adjust your set. They've landed, and they're living in America.
The humans are very curious to us.
But with them came a dangerous substance.
The drug is here, we must destroy it.
Turning harmless creatures into brutal beasts. Two cops, each from a different world, wage a drug war that they must win. Never lose. James Caan, Mandy Patinkin, Alien Nation. Thursday on HBO.